Hey everyone, welcome. How's it going? I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow. A lot of good stuff happening. At my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga, good stuff happening on my Patreon, which is also the Bent Yogi, and absolutely good stuff happening right here, right now. We're going to get started in Child's Pose, and after this practice, then you can check out my studio and check out my Patreon. But for now, right here, right now, come onto your mat and come on into your Child's Pose. As you come into your Child's Pose, take a big breath in and a long breath out. Feel your hands on your mat. Feel your legs. Definitely let your head land. If not on your mat, then maybe on your hands, maybe on a prop, right? Just so you don't have to hold your neck up. And as you tune into your breath, you can allow yourself to land right here, right now. And that is maybe the most challenging piece of the practice. Sure, the poses, the asanas are challenging. But to be right here, right now, I literally just washed my yoga mat and it's covered in dog hair. Okay, right? And I probably say that almost every time I teach this class. But anyway, back to the good stuff. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. So to be able to land here, in spite of the dog hair, right? The messy house, the dirty dishes, the bills, the grocery shopping, to be able to land here, right now, in spite of all of that stuff. That's when you get the really good stuff. Let's take one more deep breath in and a long breath out. And extend your hands forward, tuck your toes under, and come on into your downward facing dog. If you want to take more time in Child's Pose, absolutely. Take some more time in Child's Pose. If you're coming into your downward dog, you can walk it out a little bit. Move your hips, maybe move your head around. Just start to feel it out. And even I don't want to say uncomfortable, but even the sensations that maybe you're not thrilled with, that's part of the good stuff too, right? To be able to feel everything that's happening in your body. This is really good stuff. Set your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for your practice today. And let's take another big breath in. And a long breath out. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, lightly step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, they can be together or apart. And rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach your hands up. Lift your heart here. You can lift up, go back a bit, maybe even take your gaze up. Take a really big breath in. And as you exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And again, you can set an intention for your practice. You can also simply feel the intention of being right here, right now. The effort that you have put in to being right here, right now. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your inhale, sweep your hands up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, high plank. Knees can be lifted or lowered here, low belly draws in and up. Fingers spread wide, you can see your hands. Feel your hands. You can't see your legs, feel your legs. Lengthen through your legs, your heels press back, and you might drop your knees here. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, move forward halfway down or all the way down for your low push-up. On your inhale, upward facing dog. Couple of breaths, maybe a cobra or a low cobra. Softening your shoulders, leading with your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, back to your downward dog or out in a child's pose. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here, fill up. As you exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Set your hands and set your feet. And set your gaze or close your eyes, right? Drishti, focus. Whichever works better for you. Right? And really let this work for you. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And that's how you can let it work for you. Just one breath at a time. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Fill up. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, rise up. Hands high, lift, fold forward, exhale, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. You can let your heels soften here. Let your head hang down. Soften the attachment that you have to all the other stuff that's going on in our lives, that's going on in the world. Soften that attachment by strengthening your connection with your breath. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Katasama, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend to your knees. Weight of your body a little more in your heels. You can check in with your toes here. Soften your toes. Check in. Lift your heart. Let your heart lift as you are here, as we are here. That's the good stuff. Take a really big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Set your feet. You can adjust. Rise up. Reach your hands high or work with your hands at your heart. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. And take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, a light step, maybe a couple of smaller steps so you can take up some space. A light step but intentional. And then as you breathe here, you can hold the pose, right? But you can also stay here. Stay in this breath. Stay in your body. In intention. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Maybe even out your hips a little bit. Left hip back, right hip forward. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Set your feet, reach up. Exhale, hands come back to your mat. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps now. Warrior one again. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Add in some space between your feet. Lengthen out through your arms. Long through your spine. Big bend in your front knee. Let your front knee track over your front ankle. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Back hand to your back leg, your low back, maybe even around to the top of your right leg. Keep the bend in your right knee, long and strong through your back leg. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together and a little bit forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Come on forward to your high push-up and draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. You can tuck your nose or your forehead in to meet your knee. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Now runner's lunge. Right foot steps up. Hands stay down. Right knee tracks over your right ankle. Set your left hand under your left shoulder and twist to your right. Take your right arm up to the sky. You can have your back knee lifted or you can bring it down for a little more support. Your left hand can be flat. You can make a fist. You can also put your left hand on a prop like a block, just for a little bit of lift. Let this whole practice be a little bit of lift. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand down inside your right foot. Spin your back foot flat so you have your warrior 2 feet and legs. And now take your left arm up to the sky. It's a side angle. And if you prefer, you can slide your right elbow up to your right leg. Little bit of leaning back here, opening up. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And take another big inhale. As you exhale, bring your left hand down. Walk your hands all the way around towards the back edge of your mat. Pivot around so your left toes point forward. Plant your hands. Step back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Feet together, a little bit forward. Right leg to the sky again. Come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Again, lifting out of your shoulders. Breathe here for 3, 2. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Now, crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Rise up. Right foot a little to your right. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale and twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right leg. Back knee lifted or lowered. Grounded through your feet, your right knee pulling into your center line. You can keep your hands together here, or you can open up. So you might find you land your left hand, again, under your left shoulder. Maybe there's a little more room this time. Left arm on the outside of your right leg. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Breathe in, And breathe out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way, setting up for your forward fold. You can add in a halfway lift here, and then lengthen and fold over your right leg. Hands can be on your mat or on props if you want to spin your fingers around. Point your fingertips towards the back edge of your mat and walk your hands back. Sometimes that's a nice self-assist. You can also soften one or both the knees, soften your toes, take a long breath in, and a long breath out. Now keep your feet and legs as they are, engage your core, and rise to stand. Come all the way up, set your right foot, set your gaze, eagle, left leg wraps up and over, and your left arm wraps under. You can work with a different arm variation, opposite hand to opposite elbow if you like. Let your left hip, left shoulder draw back a bit. Big bend, pretty significant bend in your right knee. Breathe for 3, 2, and release. Unwrap, reach all the way up. Now eagle, other side, right into it. Right leg comes up and over, and your right arm wraps under. And you can take your time. You can get right into it, right? That's what we do, we get right into it. But you don't have to feel like you have to rush, right? You can take your time. Here, strong core, long in your upper body. Begin to fold forward, elbows towards knees. Keep a little lift in your chest, in your heart, tailbone up back behind you. Breathe here for 3, 2. From here, half moon, Artichondrasana. Unwrap, pretty big transition. Left hand reaches down for the ground. Your right arm can reach up for the sky. Right leg is lifted, right heel presses back behind you. You might adjust where you have your left hand here. Take a really big breath in. And right here, a big breath out. Another deep inhale. Now, right foot down beside the left. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Katasama, chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees, bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale, twist to your right, left elbow towards the outside of your right leg. Tailbone back, feet together or apart, but you can check in with your feet so that you have an intentional foundation. You can check in with your breath, your focus. You can separate your hands. Always checking in. So you have an intentional foundation that you can tap into. Feeling that you're here, feeling your intention. Hips a little bit lower, heart a little higher. If you like side crow, you can stick that in. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Walk your feet apart, about hips width distance. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can take a towel or strap between your hands. Let your hands come up and over. Let your head drop. Maybe soften your knees. If this variation doesn't work, you can always work with more of a halfway lift or a ragdoll. And take a long breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Once more, deep breath in here. Exhale, release your hands. Walk your feet closer together to touch. Katasama, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, come up, rise up, exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up, inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, rise up, exhale, hands come back to your mat. High push-up to low, inhale, upward facing dog, Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps now, warrior one, rise up, and add in your warrior two. Feel if there's room to add in some space. Maintain stability. And maybe if you've gotten ahead of yourself, right, in your thinking mind, you come back. That will help you maintain stability, cultivate balance. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Front knee tracks over front ankle. Ground it through your whole back foot, especially the baby toe side of your back foot. Lift and lengthen through your back leg. Hands and arms extend at shoulder height, or you can bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Spin your palms to the sky, left hand high. Reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. Keep the bend in your front knee so you can tap into this side body stretch. Keep your back leg long and active. Take a really big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together a little bit forward. Left leg to the sky. High push-up, draw your knee into your chest. Come forward, shoulders over wrists. Belly pulls in and up, knee lifts in and up. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Runner's lunge, left foot steps, hands stay down. Left knee over your left ankle. Right knee lifted or lowered. Right hand under your right shoulder. And twist to your left. Take your left arm up to the sky. Lengthen forward through the crown of your head. Lengthen back through your tailbone, your lifted heel. Really long spine. If your back leg is lifted, if your back knee rather is lifted, feel that. And maybe a little more lift out of your right shoulder. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your left hand down inside your left foot. Spin your right foot flat. And then take your right arm up to the sky. You might need a little lift under your left hand. Maybe you land your left elbow on your left leg. You can adjust your feet a little bit. Your warrior 2 feet and legs. And you're in your side angle variation. You're in your body. In this breath. In your strength and your power. This is the good stuff. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand down. Pivot around, all the way around, back to the front edge of your mat. Point your right toes forward. Come to the ball of your back foot. Plant your hands. Step back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a long breath in here. And empty out. Another full inhale. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Feet together. A little bit forward. Again, the left leg up to the sky. High push up. Draw your knee into your chest. Right, breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Now crescent lunge. Left foot steps up. Rise up. Reach your hands up. Left foot a little to your left. Bring your hands to your heart. A big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left leg. Left knee tracks over your left ankle. Back knee lifted or lowered. Really long through your spine. A little lift here with your chest, your heart. Hands together or open up. So again, your right hand might land under your right shoulder. Maybe there's room to take the arm on the outside of the left leg And you get a little bit of leverage with the arm on the outside of the left leg, but you don't have to struggle with it or push or force it. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. One more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step your right foot in halfway or a third of the way. Left foot is a little to your left. Setting up for your forward fold, a halfway lift. Lengthen and fold over your left leg. Soften your knees, soften your toes. Soften your approach. And just let this happen. Allow this to happen. Even being present. You don't have to force your thinking mind to stop thinking. Just keep bringing it back to your breath. Big breath in. Long breath out. And then the good stuff happens, right? Stay grounded to your feet and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Set your left foot, set your gaze. Eagle, right leg wraps up and over, and your right arm wraps under. Garudasana. Right shoulder, right hip back. Options for the arms. Lots of options. You can bring opposite hand to opposite elbow or hands to your heart. And your right foot can wrap around a standing leg dangle or even touch down. Sit a little bit lower here. Now release. Unwrap, reach all the way up. And right into it on the other side. Left leg up and over. Left arm under. So right into it on the other side might mean you pause, set your foot, reset your gaze, and then move into it. Again, you don't have to rush. Now, strong core, long and tall in your upper body. Begin to fold forward. Keep a little lift in your chest and in your heart. Elbows towards knees. Breathe for 3, 2, half moon, Artichondrasana. Unwrap. Right hand reaches down for the ground. A prop is nice to bring the ground up to you. Lift through your right leg. Press out through your left heel. And if it works, take your left hand up the sky. Maybe take your gaze up. Can lift up out of the right shoulder. Really open up here. A big inhale. Now left foot down beside the right. Really nice. Rise to stand. Lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Another big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Katasama, chair pose. Set your feet. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. And twist your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left leg. Check in with your feet. Check in with your breath. Spine is long. A little lift to your heart here, especially as you rinse out. You can feel you're rinsing out anything you don't need right now. So you have some space, some freedom to be here and enjoy. Hands can stay together or open up. Again, the option for a side crow if you want to play around. Maybe you play around by coming into a child's pose. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. One more deep breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Here, walk your feet wide, outer edges of your mat, and come on down into your Navasana. You can be higher with your elbows on your legs, hands to your heart. Shoulders roll back. Maybe you sit on a prop. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. If you want to stick in a crow here, go for it. If you want to play around, hands on your mat, about shoulder width. Walk your feet in closer together behind you. Big bend to your elbows. Knees come above elbows. Maybe knees are outside of your arms or up into your armpits. I like knees into my armpits. And then you can rock forward, lift one foot, lift both feet, lift your chest, lift your heart. Breathe for 3, 2, and come on back to your Navasana. Take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, Navasana, sit down, boat pose. Bent knees or straight legs, low belly draws in and up, heart lifts. You can hold onto your legs, take your hands forward or up overhead. Breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to a hover and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Come onto your back, set your feet flat, and set up for your bridge or your wheel. If you want to add in rest here, you can. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Bridge or wheel, any variation, any combination. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. And take one more deep breath in, fill up, and as you exhale, lower down, come to your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Drop your knees to the sides for Tabata Konasana. Take a long inhale. Open your mouth, empty out. And draw your knees to your chest. And come on into your happy baby. Grab your feet or your legs, long spine. You can add some movement. Maybe extend one or both legs. Keep your spine long. Long deep breath. And draw your knees back to your chest. Set your right foot flat on your mat, left foot across your right leg. Half pigeon, sleeping pigeon. If you want to set up the traditional variation, you can. And you can keep your right foot flat, or you can lift your right leg. And catch the back of the thigh or the front of the shin to draw in. Draw in a big breath. And then let it out. Soften your shoulders. Even as you hold onto your leg, let your fingers be soft here. Left foot is flexed. As you draw in with your hands, that left knee comes away from you a little bit. You can even use your left hand on your left knee to guide it away. Right, so you have some balance. And take a breath in. And a breath out. One more deep inhale. And a full exhale. Here, release your hands, your legs. You can give your knees a squeeze. And set it up on the other side. Right foot across the left leg. Left foot can stay flat, or you can lift that leg, draw in with your hands. Again, the option for traditional half pigeon if you prefer. Another variation if that's what feels good here. Right, tuning into your breath. Tuning into what you need. And giving yourself this time, this practice. This is the good stuff, right? Time for you. You benefit. But then everyone you encounter when you leave your mat benefits as well. Take a long breath in. And a big breath out. Once more, deep inhale. And a big exhale. Release your hands, your legs, give your knees a squeeze. Any last poses or adjustments that you like, you can stick in a twist. And come on into your Shavasana. You can come back to Tabata Konasana. You can take your legs up or extend your legs out. These last few moments of your practice, this is the good stuff. Right, soak it all in. Integrate everything that you've done. Allow yourself to be here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. wiggle your fingers and toes. Just bringing some gentle movement back to your body. And draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And together, let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for practice. Thanks for joining me for this Friday Power Flow. Right? Hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear from you. I think every time you get on your mat, good stuff happens. So if you feel that way too, let me know below in the comments. And like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. That way we can keep this good stuff growing. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you soon.